week of February 25th, 2020. My name is Rosalie.
And my name is Shaiki. Welcome to your Winter News.
Last week in the city of Plymouth, Massachusetts, about 1 hour south of Boston, the famous Plymouth Rock was vandalized. The original landing site of Pilgrims aboard the Mayflower was spray painted with a bunch of letters and numbers. Local police right now are not exactly sure what it all means or who may have done it, but it is safe to say that many people are very upset that someone would be so disrespectful to such a famous piece of American history. What makes it worse is that the city of Plymouth is preparing for the 400th anniversary celebration later this year to mark the 1620 landing. Hopefully someone will come forward with some information that will lead to an arrest in this case.
Wildlife World Zoo in Litchfield Park is home to a brand new baby pygmy hippo. Pygmy hippos are very rare creatures and will not grow to be taller than 2 feet, only weigh about 500 pounds. There are believed to be less than 3,000 of them left in the world. This baby hippo is only a couple months old but seems to be happy at the zoo. They are nocturnal creatures, so sometimes it might be hard to catch a glimpse of it while you are there. But if you do, chance are that it will be munching on some lettuce or fruit, as pygmy hippos are herbivorous. Now let's go to Mr. Bourne with the weekly update.
Good morning to our Winterswell students, staff, and parents. This is Mr. Bourne welcoming you to another week. And this week I'd like to talk a little bit about responsibility. Responsibility is one of the 4 rules that we had identified as kind of a pillar at our school. We talk about being safe, responsible, kind, and respectful. Winter's Well Done tickets. Many teachers have been using these when they are recognizing good model behavior that our students are exhibiting. A lot of you students are being PAX leaders and showing kids what you need to do to make this a nice environment for school and to build character. Responsibility is something that we look for in schools for you students. A lot of that involves things like doing your homework that's being given to you and following your classroom rules that you've agreed upon. The definition of responsibility is fulfilling the obligations that you're asked to do. As a student, your number one job is to learn, to come here and work with your teacher in preparing you for your future. So responsible students. Some examples are 3rd grader Caden Turner. He did all of his work in class, as Mr. Thomas had asked him. He has been responsible. Ray Porras, also in 3rd grade, volunteered to clean up the room, taking care of his environment. And we have Araberto, who is being responsible by putting away all of the headphones for the class. And Miss Karen is recognizing that behavior. So thank you, students, for being responsible, and keep working on those opportunities. Be a PAX leader.
Thank you, Mr. Bourne. Here's Krista with sports.
Hello, welcome back to sports. My name is Krista. In the NAB news, the Suns won a game and lost one game into the All-Star break. weekend last week. Hopefully the rest will help get the team get back on track going into the final stretch of the season. The Coyotes won back-to-back games last week for the first time in over a month, beating the Capitals and the Islanders both at home. Coyotes need to keep winning if they want to stay in the playoff spot. Last week marked the start of the NASCAR season, and the race ended with a very scary scene. Driver Ryan Newman skidded across the finish line with a fiery wreck at the Daytona 500. He is in a serious condition but expected to be okay. That is all for sports. See you next time.
Thanks, Carissa. Here's Patricia and Sadie with entertainment news.
Welcome to Entertainment News. My name is Sadie.
And I'm Patricia.
The 32nd Annual Renaissance Festival is underway out in Gold Canyon. It runs every weekend through the end of March. It is returning with all the most popular acts like the Justice, the Tortuga Twins, and Don Juan and Miguel.
Each weekend has a different theme like Pirate Invasion, Time Traveler Weekend, and Celtic Weekend. Tickets are between $18 and $28. But you can get a discount by buying them online or at fast food stores.
That's all for Entertainment News. See you next time.
Thank you, girls. Now let's go over to Emmanuel and Dakota with Joke of the Week.
Hello, welcome to Joke of the Week. My name is Dakota.
And my name is Emmanuel.
So, Emmanuel, what is your joke?
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Hawaii.
Why, who?
I'm doing good. What about you?
Great joke. Here on Joke of the Week, we want to hear your joke. If you
have a joke and you would like to be on the news, go to the link below. See you next time.
Thanks, guys. Let's go over to Eternity and Carlena with Fun Fact Trivia.
Welcome to Fun Fact Trivia. My name is Eternity.
My name is Carly.
This Tuesday, February 25th, is National Clam Chowder. It is a day that we get to celebrate with a bowl of the delicious warm fish soup.
New England clam chowder is the traditional creamy white soup people think of when they hear clam chowder. The Manhattan variety is red and made with tomatoes. Until 1919, New England clam chowder was the only clam chowder in existence. Your question today is how many regional variations of clam chowder are currently recognized in the United States?
Is it A, 5?
Is it B, 9?
Is it C, 13?
You have 10 seconds to decide which one is correct.
If you said B, 9, you are correct.
They all consist of either a cream tomato or clear broth base. That's all for Fun Fact Trivia. See you next time. Bye. Thanks, guys. Here's Isaac with This Week in History.
Hello and welcome to This Week in History. My name is Isaac. On this day, February 25th, 1870, Hiram Rhodes Revels became the first African American to be elected to Congress. He was a Republican from Natchez, Mississippi in 1867. The Reconstruction Act granted voting rights to all males regardless of race. Although African Americans, Republicans, never obtained political office in proportion to the overwhelming electoral majority, Revels and some 15 other African Americans men served in Congress during Reconstruction. More than 600 served in state legislatures and hundreds of African Americans held local offices. That is all for This Week in History. See you next time. Bye.
Thanks, Isaac. Let's go over to Sadie and Patricia with Science Time.
Welcome to Science Time. My name is Patricia.
And I'm Sadie.
Scientists have discovered new fossil evidence that points to the possibilities that some dinosaurs may have been warm-blooded. Usually, when we think about dinosaurs, we think reptiles, and reptiles are cold-blooded, meaning they cannot create their own body heat. It instead varies based on their environment. We also know that birds evolved from dinosaurs, and birds are warm-blooded.
Scientists have wondered for a long time where the future began. Scientists were studying a bunch of fossilized dinosaur eggs and were comparing the cell structures, size, and compactness of the egg cells and found many similarities between the fossils and those modern birds. This process is similar to how scientists can get environmental data from examining the rings of a tree. Further tests will be needed, but the initial results are exciting.
That is all for Science Time.
See you next time.
Thanks, girl. Let's go over back to Carissa with Word of the Week.
Welcome to the Word of the Week. My name is Carissa. This week's word is controversial. Controversial is an adjective and it means likely to give rise to public disagreement. Here's how you can use it in a sentence. A referee made a very controversial call that may have changed the outcome of the game. See you next time on Word of the Week.
Thanks, Carissa. That's all for Wintersville News. Bye.
Bye.